Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow Room. And with our new UFIP Tam Tam, not as dark sounding as the Wuhan. It's an interesting instrument. But we're continuing our survey of Bernard Herrmann. Oh, we've got so much stuff here, and it's so marvelous. First, his chamber music on Varese Saraband with the Lyrics Art Quartet and Jeffrey Lerner clarinet and the Texas Festival Quartet, and they all play very well. First, we have Souvenir de Voyage, a clarinet quintet. A beautiful work. It doesn't get any attention. It really does. How many great clarinet quintets are there? You got Mozart and Brahms and Mozart, and Mozart and Brahms. See what I mean? So yeah, we could use this. And then his string quartet, Echoes, which is extremely bleak. It's in one movement, 20 minutes long. You hear echoes of Psycho and Vertigo and some of that other creepy stuff. You know, in most cases, Herrmann wasn't too much concerned with, traditional forms. It was juxtaposition of atmospheric elements and his usual brief, pregnant motives. And that's all quite in evidence here, and this is well worth hearing. If you're a Herrmann person, you got to hear his chamber music. I mean, you absolutely, positively have to. You have no choice. And then we've got, great film classics. More of Bernard Herrmann on Phase 4. One of the things that came in the Phase 4 Herrmann box, which came out a couple of years ago, which I talked about on this channel, and which we've reviewed endlessly and discussed interminably, and lots of you mention it. And so here's another one of the singles. So far we've covered about 3 of them. And we have, let's see, from Citizen Kane, there's a bit of that. Some Jane Eyre, The Devil and Daniel Webster, The Snows of Kilimanjaro, Mysterious Island. Oh, that's so much fun. Oh my God, big critters and dinosaur thingies and whatnot. And Jason and the Argonauts. Oh, that's also great. These are with the London Phil and the National Phil, conducted by the composer. Can't do better than that. And the sonics were so glittery and glitzy, and it's terrific. Oh, another one of the unicorn things. We have his Moby Dick cantata. Moby Dick is a cool piece. It really is. It's well made. It's really well made. The ending is a little bit inconclusive, I thought. But up to that point, it's got some absolutely marvelous music in it. It's 46 minutes long. Be a nice piece for like a choral concert where they're doing Belshazzar's Feast or, one of those other sort of, 30 some odd to 50 some odd choral pieces. It's like a first half piece, because of the ending, I think. But it's really, really fun, and this is a good performance. Herrmann's the conductor. And we've got For the Fallen, a little 6-minute thing, also conducted by the composer. And Unicorn did some beautiful stuff for Herrmann, and it's a pity that it all seems to have disappeared. Fortunately, there was a really fine new recording of the Moby Dick cantata on Chandos. So, all is not lost. Exactly. Bernard Herrmann, what is this? More unicorn stuff conducted by Bernard Herrmann. Wells Raises Cain, The Devil and Daniel Webster Suite, and Obsession. 38 minutes and 48 seconds of obsession. Totally classically wonderful. Good performances, well recorded, and, with Herrmann authoritatively leading the show. I mean, he wasn't a great conductor. He really wasn't. He thought he was, of course. He loved conducting. But not really. But here he's in his own element, his own music. It's pretty fine. And then Vertigo, the original soundtrack on Mercury Living Presence. It's not the original soundtrack. It's music from the soundtrack. Muir Matheson is the conductor with the Sinfonia of London, the original one, not the Sinfonia of London that, what's his name, Wilson is running around with now. This was the original Sinfonia of London, recorded in 1958. Wow, look at that. And the A&R coordinator was Sedgwick Clark. Goodness gracious. That's only a 34-minute CD. But Vertigo was, of course, one of Herrmann's very, very greatest soundtracks. And this was an early version of what we now take for granted, that we're going to have like remakes of great soundtracks because the music's so wonderful. People seem to have recognized this pretty early on. So it's from the original soundtrack. It's not the original soundtrack, but it sounds a hell of a lot better. And that's the thing that really matters, because we want really great sound and all of these things, especially for a composer who had the timbral genius of Bernard Herrmann. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.